go. From Will scoring 100 to John being 100. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, let's go.
Yeah, buddy. Old Heads, how y'all doing, man? Episode 133, man. Back in the, well, we're not in the basement today, man. We had to do a Wednesday special edition. I will be out of town, checking on mom. So, man, we're gonna be here Saturday. So, man, all the NBA stuff going on. Appreciate these brothers showing up. I got my water heater went out, so we had to do it upstairs instead of in the basement. But hey, we back, man. We got a special NBA trade edition today. And of course, I'm your co-host, Omar, a.k.a. O'Milly, a.k.a. that dude, a.k.a. Mr. Rello. If you know, you know. Man, Luke and AD, De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine, man, it's been crazy, man. So we had to do this for you guys, man. So don't be dusty. Hit that like button, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. I'm gonna let these brothers introduce themselves, and man, we're gonna get right into it. Old Heads, episode 133.
You know who it is. It's your boy Johnny Blaze, Mr. Aku.
Yes, sir.
He's saying
He's saying we don't know that.
Johnny Blaze happened.
Johnny Blaze happened this morning. And right here too. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
That's what we
it.
on.
He said, "Don't worry about it. We gonna worry about it."
That's what we on.
Man, that's your boy Hendo G, aka French Loaf, aka Mr. Honey Pack himself.
Yes, sir.
Boy, B.I., man, alternate location.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, so we got a great show today, but if y'all first time checking us out, we always start out with Hendo's hot take. Hendo, what's the hot take?
Bulls, get rid of Patrick Willis. And Patrick Wills, my bad. Get that nigga, get Patrick Williams the fuck off the team, man. I don't know what else we got to do, man. I don't know why we keep holding on to this loose baggage. This is terrible, bro. This is one dude. I don't even know how the fuck he in the league still. Like, he not a bad basketball player, but he shouldn't be a Bull.
That's a lie. That nigga's a G League player in a Bulls outfit.
This motherfucker need to kick rocks, man. And basically what I get flashback is like Denzel Valentine. How long did we stick around with this guy and shit while he did nothing for the team? How long do we
get drafted? Denzel Valentine.
Because he looked good coming out of fucking college. That's why. He looked good coming out of there. It looked like it was going to be a tip, but you know, everything looked good till they get to the NBA, the NFL, then that shit turned to a turd potentially. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Manziel looked good. That nigga was a huge turd. I'm just saying, you know, shit like that. But
Danielle Valentine was.
He said Danielle Valentine, but
that's exactly who he is.
This is what I get shades of. Like, I feel like
out with Ben Simmons.
We're getting all these pieces. We're moving all these pieces. We're getting tall guys like Giddy in there. Then we get Herder in here, another good shooter. Then we get Zach Collins over here, another power forward. Then we got Vooch already a power forward. Then we got P. Will Small. What are we doing with all these goddamn power forwards and forwards, man? Let this nigga go, man. He is not what we need. I'm so sick of the Bulls hanging on to loose baggage when we need to be making player moves. We made a good player move with Zach, but this shit, we've been talking about that shit for 3 fucking years. It took him 3 years to make that motherfucking move. 3 fucking years.
I said I wasn't going to bring this nigga's name up again. The goddamn coach, man. Billy Donovan, look, why wouldn't the Bulls, if we getting Giddy, Josh Giddy, we not worried about off-court shit, why won't we pick up Ime Udoka?
Right.
If we not worried about that, you got to know that this is a better coach. He's been to the finals and shit. He's a very competitive. Look what he's doing with Houston.
I would still say
the type shit
I would take my chances right now with a Monty Williams system with what we got. And Monty Williams is an available coach that can come in there. I would take my chances with him just because I've watched this man take a Phoenix Suns roster that nobody knew a whole lot of names on that roster, but took them to the finals only to get defeated by Giannis and them on their run. You know what I'm saying? Then to get all this money to go over to Pistons just to be like, oh, the young kids aren't responding to you, so we're going to fire you. Who the fuck fires the coach in a situation like that?
After you paid him that much money.
After you paid him a max contract as a coach, nigga. So I don't understand why the Bulls don't take an investment time to look in like, yo, Monty can build an organization, a structure here. Billy's good, but I think we're past and we're in a post-Billy Donovan mode right now where if we get rid of him, we might do better with what we got. I like what he's done. But for continued success, I don't think he's the coach that we need. We definitely need to move on.
We played last night, man. We won. Yeah. I think beat the Heat. But the score was like 130 to 130, bro. Anybody could have won that shit.
It's like
130.
130 to 116.
I mean, apparently
116
it
was
wasn't.
it? But hey,
they had like 124 points at least.
Yeah, that's 5 players in doubles in 20s, and then you got the Rook going 10 for 10.
Right.
You got the Rook going
shit
10 for
if
10.
you giving up 100.
He's like I said, I like it, but I just don't. I think
It's just a high fast.
his
pace
system's
now.
stagnant.
No, the highest scoring the team in the league always average around 118, 120 or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's your average. I seen last night, I think the boys had like 124. I'm just saying, it was a depleted Miami Heat team. It wasn't no Jimmy Butler. There wasn't no playoff mode. They just got random guys and Coach Bo is running it up on these niggas, man.
Hey, Tyler Hero and them, fight back.
But a lot of teams are
Fight
super
back.
embarrassing right now. Like I just watched that motherfucking. I watched the Clipper and Laker game, and this Laker team didn't have Luka Doncic again. They didn't have no AD. It was LeBron James, AR-13, Austin Reeves, Hamachi Rory, whatever his name, Rory,
Hachimura, he's still
and
there?
that the height. Where's there's a white dude. I forget.
Connect.
Yeah.
Connect.
I watched them beat a Clipper team that had Kawhi Leonard on the floor, had Tyrese Mann on the floor, that had what am I saying? The Beard, you know what I'm saying? James Harden on the floor, the Zubac, whoever their center is on the floor. All these guys are great players, and they got dusted by a dub at halftime, and they lose by a dub at the end of the game. They lost so bad.
I can make the argument that the coach of the Lakers, JJ, that he coached young players better because they have less ego. And when you give him that and they follow his system, listen to him, I feel like that's probably
They also
a
follow
well-run team,
Brownlee.
probably better maybe than, when you get a whole
I think they had to
stars.
put a show on for Luka, so everybody brought their talk. Yeah.
That shit too. Yeah,
Definitely it.
And that is Hendo's hot take, man. Love it. Black fact of the week, man. With the with the Super Bowl coming around pretty close. Man, I know a lot of players are gonna probably be doing a lot of high fiving. Back in the '80s, that was the thing. Something that's kind of always stuck through time is the dap. But did you guys know the dap hand gesture used in sports figures and regular people around the world was created in Vietnam by black soldiers as a way of showing solidarity? I believe it was actually, they said it was that. It was also a silent bat on the chest, and they said as well as dozens of others hand gestures that they used, but the dap in particular, yeah, it was black soldiers in Vietnam, man. So next time you know what I'm saying, dap up, think about that. So hey, that's our black fact of the week. It's gonna be a lot of dapping up, I'm pretty sure. Come this Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
This Sunday, man. It's gonna be a lot of dapping up, man. Whoever win that game.
E-A-G. No.
Yeah, that's what everybody want. That's what everybody want, I think. But moving right along, right in the sports entertainment news. Luka and AD, man. We got to talk about it. Trade. Who won the trade, and is this the biggest trade in NBA history? Y'all out there, let us know how y'all feel about that too, man. That's big.
On paper it is. What you say on paper?
Nah,
Yeah, on paper. I personally think on paper.
kind of on paper. If you look at it like this, you traded Luka. He's gonna become the franchise player of the Lakers once Bron's gone. You sent AD over there to be with Kyrie and Klay Thompson. You're letting your Robins have a team, and now they all are about to figure out who's the superstar on this team, who's gonna help actually carry this team.
Jason
AD,
Kidd is a superstar.
yeah, but
Jason Kidd is the best player on that team.
but AD is gonna mix that whole situation up because
That's
the way
fucked up.
he
Nick
played,
Gafford went down last night.
The way
went down holding his shoulder last night. But if he can stay on the floor and Lively can get back and AD can play his original position, power forward, which is what he's been telling motherfuckers his whole career, they can be done.
yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, Klay, you've been there before. Kyrie, you've been there before. AD, you've been there before. Harrison Barnes is still on that team, right?
No.
Or no, he's gone. Yeah, no.
No, he's
San Antonio.
Yeah, he's
San
a Spur.
Yeah. So, other than that, my guy, like, y'all got the rings, y'all got the know-how, you've been there before. Klay, you've been there 4 fucking times. If you don't step up, bro,
No, he won
you
4 times.
yeah,
He been
you
there
got
all
it
night.
4 fucking times, my guy. If you don't step up and help these niggas, and actually take some type of leadership and show them what you know, help them breed, because AD knows how to read, but
so
he
you
just
saying
got
Dallas
free.
won the trade.
Yeah, because he's gonna be free. AD's free. I don't have to bow down to LeBron because he's not coaching me no more. I don't got JJ Redick coaching me, and I don't got LeBron coaching me. I feel bad for Luka for these 2 years, and that's if they go out and try to get Bryce. I feel bad for him. Other than that, the moment LeBron retires from the Lakers is the moment Luka's gonna actually win this trade. But until then, he lost. So it's Mavs for me.
How you feel, Bill?
I actually really agree with that because in the intermediate, like right now, up front, Dallas is more probably in position to win. And I don't want to say that because, the Lakers are fifth in the West. And JJ Redick is actually doing a decent job. You know what I'm saying? So
AD
they
was
have
a
a
big
chance
part
to
of
win. They should have just as much chance to win as Dallas should.
But AD
But
was
I
a big
got
part of
more
that.
faith in the playoffs. Jason Kidd coaching against most coaches in this whole damn NBA. He will outclass somebody in some way. He gonna figure out your weakness and he gonna exploit the shit out you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's been proven to me now. I've seen him do it on teams when he was on the court. I've seen him do it as a coach. He makes teams better. So I feel like right now, since they just went to the finals, I feel like Dallas. I don't know. I don't know exactly if I could say that for sure who won the trade, but if I was forced to, I would say Dallas, at least for this year. But going forward, though, man, Luka, he got more of a runway, man. He a young dude. Where he like 25 or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this motherfucker got a hell of a runway. Lord knows how much he can win. He ain't won an MVP yet. That might change. That might change. Him being in the finals again, that might happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got a long career ahead of him. He ain't like his playing style is like all athletic and shit, but he ain't gonna be able to do the same shit forever.
He
This
played like
nigga's
Sean
gonna be able to
Livingston.
do the same shit at least for another 6 years.
He played like Sean Livingston after the injuries. No dunking, all on the ground. And spray that bitch when you can. Hey.
How you feel, Hendo? What do you think you want to trade?
The Mavs probably won it for the year. The Lakers will probably win it in the long run. The Lakers, regardless of what people feel about AD, the Lakers needed Luka in there because he's going to be the face of their their whole little franchise once LeBron decides whatever he wants to do. So adding a guy like Luka over there, it's what they needed. That's some Laker type shit. Not just I expected something like this, but just not nothing like that. But the reason I feel like the Mavs kind of want it right now. It's just simply because they have the more talented roster right now that can fit a AD in there to make a style work. The only problem I can really see with the Mavericks move is like this is you're forcing 2 guys, actually 3 guys, who had never been number ones on their own team. So Kyrie was, to me, never a number 1 on his own team. He was always
AD was.
no, only with the Pelicans, but even then that's
Kyrie
arguable.
was too.
That's like
Kyrie was.
Actually this year.
And I don't think he
So
was
he's
with Boston.
Kyrie was
I don't-
his rookie year.
I don't think
JJ,
Kyrie was with Boston because he had Jason Tatum in
Yeah.
there.
I was gonna say,
That's, you know
No,
what I'm
they
saying?
were young.
Yeah, he had
They
too
were
much help.
young.
Right.
And AD had like a lot of help this year still too, but JJ Redick put the ball in his hands and everything was going through him more. He said this himself, you know what I'm saying, Anthony Davis. So like that's stripped out because I kind of feel that way too, where like a lot of 2s and 3s and 4s.
And the
these
only
guys
time it's a
never
problem
real
is
ones,
playoffs.
dominant ones.
Right.
But Anthony Davis, the offense is going through him this year, and he's comfortable with that.
The offense
That's why
was
they-
going through him.
That's
The
why they
offense
were at
was going
5.
through him.
But you know what else? Though,
That
too?
might not translate into what they need because right now, if you really look at it, look at that Maverick team coming from last year in the playoffs. Luka was hitting 40-point, 30-point games consecutive, like the most since Jordan type
Right.
shit.
Mhm.
When I look now at that roster, that means you guys are either going to have to step up and do this, or you guys have to split these numbers to
But
where
by
it makes sense.
committee,
By committee.
you know what I'm
It
saying?
could be
Honestly,
done,
yeah.
but that's not going to happen though. Think
I
about it.
The
'cause
first thing I want to see when AD get there is the shots he take.
Mm-hmm.
because I have a feeling
He's gonna take good shots.
I think they're gonna be better quality shots than
I
LA
think
with
they will be,
JJ
too.
I
Redick
feel like he's
and
gonna
with
play
Darvin
closer to the
Ham
basket.
and with all of those guys. I think
he's gonna spread out farther from the basket because it gives
I
Kyrie
think
the
he's gonna
lane.
get the same shots. I think his shots
That's
gonna
how
be
I feel, too.
consistent. Where like on the floor he keep getting the ball in the same spot and he can go up this way, this way, as opposed to give me the ball, it's your turn, or you know what I'm saying, a little just only pick and roll,
I get you.
or
But you gotta think about the power forwards that they got now and the center that they got now. They don't average double digit in points for their career or
they
for
need
this
a team
standing.
leading
So
scorer.
like,
Now that Luka's
My-
gone,
my
That's
guy-
that's
that
my
shit-
new.
that
That's
can't
my
be
new.
AD.
but that's where
But-
AD comes in
but-
and he takes those shots.
The whole thing is like looking at seasons with these guys and looking at playoff games with these guys. There were two different Maverick teams because we're also talking about them where those guys like were Lively and all of them. They stepped up in the playoffs and were averaging double doubles in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
they were.
That's what's crazy. So if they can handle that same intensity and put that around AD, so where he doesn't have to play as much defense on the rebound, he can just kind of focus on some scoring.
Yeah.
That takes the level off him. AD being put at a center, that requires him to do center stuff, and he has to bang with centers, and he doesn't really prefer that.
Yeah, he
when
don't
I
want
look at
that.
his game, he doesn't prefer
Yeah,
that.
he don't want that.
They got two other guys over there,
Grayford.
Gafford and another
Yeah.
one,
And
who
like-
prefer that.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
they're
what they wanna
looking
do.
to do.
Yeah.
And this is going to free him
Yeah.
up to where his shots and stuff, he's going to have more
two
legs.
other bigs,
Yeah,
just
but they
like when he
play-
won the championship in LA.
Yeah, but
they
they
had
play-
two other centers, McGee
Every time.
and Dwight Howard.
Yeah, but
Yep.
they play Gafford at the power forward,
They'll
and
move
your
him around,
power
though.
forward, and your center should not only have 10 shots between. Like, well, they
That's
both
the way
had
they
10.
did play.
They-
Jason Kidd
Yeah, he's
as
going
a
to move
new
that ball.
piece.
Yeah.
This is going to be kind of a
That's why-
different brand a little bit.
That's why I say
They're
it's
gonna
gonna
use
open up.
AD, and he should be the first option. He's the closest to the basket, depending on what the play is. And you know what I'm saying? He demands a double team. So that creates movement already. You know what I'm saying? Backdoor cuts, you know what I'm saying?
They
All
still
types of
need
shit.
another piece to be successful all the way to the top.
I think they actually
They
don't
missing-
have enough.
They missing
they're
a
missing-
6-man.
They're missing a solid defender.
Yeah, a good 6
So
man.
you
That's
said
what
Dallas,
they
Dallas-
missing.
Dallas won the
Charlotte.
trade?
Yep.
Had a perfect defender.
Dallas?
Yep.
Dallas?
immediately.
Yeah, right now.
Dallas?
Dallas.
Yeah, I think I pretty much agree. I think right now in the short term, Luka hasn't been healthy all season. Hopefully, when he come back, he stays. Huh?
Is he supposed to be back soon?
He's
Yeah.
supposed, but pretty much all
He's
season.
been in
Pretty
and
much all
out.
season.
He's been in and out that
Yeah.
roster though, with riddled with injuries
Yeah,
and stuff.
so, I
and
mean-
a lot of that has to do with weight.
I mean, so I think this season it could be possibly a wash. I could see him possibly coming back next year, kind of like what Jokic did, where he had lost all that weight during the summer.
Yeah.
We kind of saw with AD,
Zion a little bit.
No, yeah, that
A little
too.
bit. He tried.
But more or less, what I was gonna say with AD being around LeBron, really the past close to 3 years, Anthony Davis we've seen him play through injuries. We've seen him actually pretty much
Body just been
been
more sturdy.
fairly healthy.
Yeah.
And I would hope being around somebody like LeBron, who's known for his health, hopefully that helps. So I figure if that can rub off on 25-year-old Luka, I think the NBA has problems. I think right now in the short term, it's going to be interesting to see who's going to play off the ball. Because right now, I don't feel like Luka is a good fit. He's just a really, really, really good basketball player. Because because LeBron, he doesn't like to play off the ball. Luka doesn't necessarily
We had
like
this
to play off the
conversation
ball.
last year. Remember
He
there were
changes the
rumors
whole
of
floor.
LeBron going to Dallas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Last year. And
It
of course,
wouldn't work.
right out the gate, I was thinking, yeah, that shouldn't work. Yeah, it should. These are two
It
great
works now.
minds.
It works now.
The two
Yeah,
great minds and LeBron's usage rate should go down.
Right.
So you take away a little bit from Luka, but you keeping him fresh when he does.
So
get the ball.
I totally agree. That's actually what I was going to allude to is that it might not happen this year, but similar to how it was with him and Wade, two guys with similar type games.
Yep.
It took a little while.
Yeah.
Now I think next year, LeBron might be 41, but this is LeBron at 41
But it's
with a Luka, and then possibly if they might have some cash to bring in
That's what
possibly
we need,
somebody
yep.
else. Let
Trey Young or something.
I don't even think of Trey Young.
I was
But
gonna
let's
say-
let's just say a Jimmy Butler says, you want to know what? Fuck the money. I just want to win a ring, and he takes a veteran on that Laker team because that's what they need. They need toughness. They need a defender.
Yeah, better off chance getting Draymond Green.
Yeah, but my
Draymond would also be a good piece too. I've heard that I heard that he would that they were possibly thinking about trading him.
Would LeBron be able to stop being the GM?
LeBron isn't the GM.
My point is that
They didn't say they didn't call LeBron to say nothing about Luka. LeBron found out just like how we all found out.
that's what
How
they
he
want
found
us
out
to
how
think.
Luka found out.
Yeah.
That's
I think we
That's what
pretty
they
much
want us
all
to
agree
think.
right now in the short term, if AD and Kyrie can both stay healthy, Dallas these next 2 years is pivotal. But I think in the long run, the Lakers are set for the next decade, having basically a top 3 player that's 25. Okay, he likes Bud Light and pizza, but he's still gonna give me 39 and 9.
But not only that, I think the Mavs were
You're
able.
in LA, you can have great fucking pizza with all the best ingredients.
I think they were able to slide a little bit on motherfucking on some money. And the Mavs, I think they actually saved because I think Luka was going to be looking for that max contract. coming in. So
They
were saying on
the
the-
Lakers save money.
the
No,
Mavs
the
saved
Mavs.
money. The Mavs saved $119 million.
That was $100-something million.
Right, I understand that, but what I'm saying is the Lakers really got saved because they don't have to pay that supermax contract.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's
Because only the team that drafted
only
you
the
can
team
offer
that
that.
drafted
Yep.
you can do that. So now the Lakers can pretty much get Luka at a discount,
But
$100 million.
It works for
discount.
both
he know
parties.
his-
It worked for both parties, but
You know it's working.
coming
It
up,
do and it don't because we don't know how many people gonna want to go to Dallas. And then also
Shit, they're Atlantic spot right now.
then also this summer they're
Jason
gonna have
Kidd makes him a landing spot.
they're gonna have a problem with saying, are we gonna have, because now Kyrie's gonna be up for a supermax this summer. He's a free agent. Do we pay Kyrie? AD, I believe, only got 1 or 2 years left on his contract.
Kyrie even want to stay.
It seemed like it. We
He
haven't
want
heard
to.
nothing
That's
about
very
Kyrie.
true.
It sounds
It's
like it
3
right now.
champions.
We haven't heard
Let's see
nothing
what the
about
back end of this
Kyrie.
All-Star game
He
look
been
like.
balling.
We'll see what that with
He
a
been
nigga
balling.
with the nigga that he liked.
He the type of nigga where you just gotta wait and see.
Right,
That's
you got
it.
to.
He'll
That's
surprise
what
you.
that was
He's a
on.
humble person, so like yeah. I think
He
Oh.
didn't come out. He
Yeah.
told Boston Celtics to their face, and I'll be right back. That nigga hit it.
he thought he was.
I know. Man, one of my favorite players, man, one of the greatest dunkers ever. Zach LaVine got traded to the Sacramento Kings, man. Much love, Zach, man. We appreciate you and being a Chicago Bull, man. Phenomenal score. Had some injuries. Things didn't work out, but man, you got your bag and you definitely put on the show, man. Much love, Zach LaVine. I think that'll be a big thing. Him and DeMar DeRozan linking back up in Sacramento. So
The Sacramento
that should be a
Bulls.
lot of fun. That should be a lot of fun. He actually played his college ball in UCLA. So, man, back in that Cali area. So, much love, Zach LaVine, man. The Bulls got they got a walking taco and Kevin Herter.
That nigga's dope.
We got Red Velvet, but outside of that, we didn't pretty much get nothing.
But
Zach Collins is
did we get
beast.
did we get the number 1 draft pick?
We did
I mean,
get one.
We got a draft pick this one in the first round, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
they
Yep.
said that potentially could land us in the number 1 spot.
It potentially could. It's compensation
So that
pick type
means-
shit, like something like that.
I hope we get Cooper
A
Kupp.
major.
Let's go.
No.
It ain't gonna happen like that, but
Hey.
we'll have some looks at it. But
If
what
we had
what it
number
is
1, why not get him?
what it is this was a great
Because we got
move.
for-
This was a great move for the Spurs, and this was a great move for the Bulls. This was an idiotic
Gosh,
move
small
for the
forward.
Kings. The Kings are giving up a lot of young talent and a lot of young scorer to put these old veteran ass niggas back together who never really won nothing when they were together. All you're doing is adding the same dude down there, my guy Sabonis down there, and they basically like Vooch 2.0. So you basically got your Vooch, and you just missing a lot of young talent. These guys,
He way better. than
he's way better, but at the same time, it's like basically what I'm saying is it's imitating a team that's not going to win a lot. They'll have some games in there, but when it comes to like playoffs, well, I can't see this team even fucking with the Rockets right now. The way the
The
Rockets
Bulls,
are
I
moving,
think.
no, the Kings.
The Kings?
I have no
The
idea
Bulls.
what they do.
This was good for the Bulls because we've been trying to get rid of Zach LaVine. Great player, but we knew what it was. We were trying to dump him to get better and stuff. But we didn't really grab the assets, but we grabbed some guys that we can let go to some other teams and we can pull in some other stuff. And that's what they kind of been talking about with these guys because
Nobody want
this,
stuff.
no, but Herter is a lot of guys look for him because he's a
Yeah.
good shooter. And you
We
could get some.
might- That's the one guy we might want to keep. Shit.
We might, but we got a lot of potential to move some things around. I feel like this right now with this move, this makes us we're rebuilding again. And that's what I don't like. But this was an amazing pull for the fucking Spurs. The Spurs, I don't know how you motherfuckers did it, but you guys pulled the whammy move of the motherfucking year because this was a finesse move.
Man,
How the fuck you get De'Aaron Fox with motherfucking Wemby? They got Barnes over here, CP3. Man, they're not too many pieces away from being a very valid,
Castle,
potential fucking. I mean, we're not gonna get into the whole team, but I'm just talking about the additions they pulled in, not the draft picks, but the additions. Like this was a crazy move for the Spurs.
No,
Crazy move for the
Harrison
Spurs.
Barnes automatically gets better the second Fox is on the floor.
Nigga,
They already proved that shit in Sacramento.
that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. You know
Harrison
what you're
Barnes
doing.
got to work too hard.
Hop-
in San
Hop is
Antonio
back.
right now to get shots, but he actually still a good player.
Pop back coaching. He had came back. I guess he had a stroke, or he had something was going on with his health. So now he's back in the locker room, the teams, and he's just looking at all these new weapons he got. You think this man ain't gonna mastermind some shit and get this team looking good?
knew it was gonna
You think this
happen.
team is not
I was
gonna be
just
looking
waiting to
good
see
by
who was gonna
playoff
be the
time?
First star to go.
This team went
That's
from
how they
being
got the first
this
star.
team went
They
from
were
being a
gonna put the-
potential play-in team to like almost like we're gonna see this team in the playoffs now. That's what was crazy for him, and that's how short of a span they just got Wemby. This is a great move for the Spurs. I give my tip my hat to them. What they say.
But if I'm the
How you
Spurs,
like those free agent
if I'm the
moves?
Spurs, I'm going after Trey Young like a motherfucker.
I think the
me.
Bulls
You know,
are
right.
trash. We waited all that time to get rid of Zach LaVine.
You gotta
We
build
got
his
nothing
stock up.
for this motherfucker. We got nothing for him. We got
We got something for him.
We got a first round draft pick.
If anything, we got a little
That-
something for him.
That's
But-
cool. It'd
but
been nice
we-
to actually.
at first we couldn't get nothing
see a
for him
player
at all, though.
materialize.
Yeah.
Right, that's true, man. I guess we.
Now we got two people in the
we
pick.
made a deal.
Look what we
know.
couldn't get rid of this nigga in the offseason. We couldn't get this
That's
nigga
true.
away.
And we still can't get rid of Lonzo Ball now. But we
I
possibly
want to
could.
keep Lonzo.
Hey,
But-
put it like this: if I could get like a Malik Monk, because I feel like
That ain't gonna happen though. bro.
we need like a small forward. You
That's
package
not
up
gonna
Malik
happen.
Monk and one of those new trading pieces that we just got. Throw in
I
Carter.
would- You know what? I can't even talk about what the Kings would do because they already doing stupid shit.
Bro,
I
motherfuckers,
don't know why the hell they put that Bulls team back
'Cause
together out there.
you got to
That's
think
some
about
of the
it.
most
This
ignorant
is the,
shit to me ever.
this
You
is
got
the
rid of
year
Fox
in trades
for the
that-
Bulls.
Hey.
Nah, bro, that don't work. That don't work. I would have kept Harrison Barnes if I was there. I would have kept Fox, and we running this shit back. These dudes are just in the. They only lost to what? Was that Golden State that they beat them? I can't remember. But like these dudes have been competitive. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple young guys doing shit. Yeah, I would have kept that together. But so they dumb as hell, and yeah. So I basically agree with you. And motherfucker San Antonio on the come up.
But this is the year. It seems like any trade that could happen by tomorrow damn near needs to and could happen. We can see a lot of
Yeah,
see
that's
a lot of
tomorrow, yeah.
pieces
Yeah.
move
Yeah,
in the next
tomorrow,
24
yeah.
hours.
Yep.
We can see a lot of pieces move. Everybody knows Trey Young's over there balling. Who really need a point guard right now?
Man, that nigga's been untradeable. They've been talking about moving. his
No,
name.
they've been trying to
Not
get
talking
pieces
about
to get
moving his
around
name.
them too, though. But
They don't know
they
if
ain't getting the
want to.
right
Dumb as hell
pieces.
in Atlanta. don't
They ain't getting the
fuck
right
with
pieces. They traded Murray away. That could have been a nice tag team combo
I
for
don't
a
even
while.
know. Then why did they even get him?
It just seems
It's
sometimes
so
like
weird.
Sacramento, they always get rid of the good talent and they let some of their good draft pieces go. That's why I say sometimes this looks like an end of the circle with them.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a team that didn't want to win but
They had
seemed
that-
like they
I mean,
wanted to win?
It really wasn't their fault. Because he was up for contract, and I guess they couldn't come to a long-term agreement.
I can see that.
I mean, so you
Works
get.
out.
I mean,
It was either the
it
years
kinda-
weren't right or
I
the money
mean,
wasn't right.
he's giving you 25 and 6. Levine is pretty much giving you the same thing. And Levine actually did play some point in college.
Right.
And he also played some point
For the
with
Timberwolves.
the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I mean, I know it's different. It's that you getting it
If
two
you
different
put
ways.
people like Ben Simmons at point, you could put Zach Levine at
I
point
mean,
too.
Ben Simmons is a point.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
the point
saying.
he
I know.
passes.
So was
De'Aaron
Valentine.
Fox ain't the greatest
Yeah, nigga.
passer,
Valentine
but
was
he the fastest
fucking
dude on the
Ben
floor.
Simmons
Got great
before Ben
handle.
Simmons
He
was
want the ball
Ben
in his
Simmons.
hands like that.
I know.
To run the point.
I get it, but
Who would you rather run point for you, Fox or Levine?
I would absolutely want Fox. But
You know what I'm saying?
but I can
It
understand
could be
the
a combo
Kings.
situation.
I can understand the Kings looking at it as a thing of saying we might not get from the point guard, but we know from a production standpoint, from a scoring standpoint, we're not losing much in
How
the
the
actual
fuck are you
game.
willing to pay Zach
They
LaVine
ain't
when
gonna
you
do
not
it.
willing to pay De'Aaron Fox and he younger with less injuries?
Less
This
injuries.
don't make no
I'm not
sense
even
to me.
sure how long this Levine thing is going to keep going. He had a great part of the season when he came back from injury. Y'all kept saying he was shooting 50% from the field and
Yeah.
averaging this and that. That's awesome. But at the same point in time, bro, that was a short amount of time. That's a small sample size. We know what this whole career is. You know what I'm saying? He's a streaky shooter. You know what I'm
A
saying?
dunk champion.
Who really, I don't really
That's
trust
him.
with the ball in his hands at the end of the game. As far if it's something quick that he ain't got to think about, he fuck around and nail that shit. If you got to think about some shit, man, he ain't the guy I'm about to trust doing about nothing, man.
He's a high flyer.
Not at the end of the game.
That's fine.
He was a high
If it- you
flyer
don't
that
need him
learned how to
because you got
shoot.
DeRozan there.
That's all it was.
But you also had Fox, who was also challenging DeRozan every year for most points
Oh, I
in the
know.
fourth quarter, clutch-wise.
I know.
So I'm just saying, I don't know, man.
I know.
And that team worked better to me with Fox
I-
more than
I totally
DeRozan.
agree. Don't get
I
me
would have
wrong.
traded DeRozan if I had to trade somebody.
I totally agree. Somebody that wants to be traded, Myles Garrett. Yeah, and then Cooper Kupp, another wide receiver that they've pretty much told that he's going to be on the trading block. Two of the biggest names right now that pretty much are going to be traded. That's Cleveland saying they're not going to trade him, but we pretty much know if a superstar wants to be traded.
They can't.
Yeah,
The
gonna be traded.
possibility of it at least is real.
They got to see
What
what
is
they
the
can get
best
for the
spot
Titans.
you think for both players? I said for me, I think the best spot for Myles Garrett would be Detroit. You got Aiden Hutchinson coming back. All them players on defense will be coming back. Aiden Hudson, that's kind of always been a problem. He's phenomenal, but if you put somebody on the side of him, Myles Garrett has had 3 straight 14-sack seasons. No one's ever done that. Already over 100 sacks, 8 seasons. Pretty much first ballot Hall of Fame. You're talking about Myles Garrett. I wouldn't say he's in that Reggie White, Bruce Smith, but when you talk about Richard Dent, Julius Peppers, he's going to be right there. He'll probably be right there in that second tier, if not low first tier of pass rushers.
Where would you put Aaron Donald first or second tier?
Aaron Donald?
Yeah.
First tier.
Right.
First tier. Yeah. But yeah, I think Detroit, and then Detroit is a team I think that's ready to win right now. They can afford to give up 2 number ones. 2 number ones, and then maybe I would say 2 number ones, and then maybe a player, or maybe 2 number ones and a 2 or something like that, because they pretty much are set everywhere else. They have a great offensive. They have the best, if not second best, offensive line. You got a deep threat in Jameson. You got a great combo in running backs, and then you also got one of the top 5 receivers, if not top 3, and Amon St. Brown. You got Goff, and you're playing in a dome. They're set. You put Myles Garrett on that defense, he don't pretty much get hurt. They can be a problem. Now they're going back to being, in my opinion, looking at being Super Bowl contenders, even after losing Super Bowl head coach Ben Johnson. Anyway, like I slid that in there. Cooper Kupp, I think the best spot for him will be Atlanta.
Okay.
If I'm Atlanta, I trade Kyle Pitts.
Oh shit!
Yeah, if I'm
Jumping out the window.
if I'm Atlanta, I trade Kyle Pitts.
You don't think he ever gonna be good?
I love Kyle Pitts. On Madden, I got that nigga averaging 100 receptions every season I
Why
play
you want
with
to
him.
get rid of him?
Well, because they don't seem to think he's that great. After his rookie season, he doesn't get nowhere near the targets that he should get. So I figure if y'all not gonna use
Well,
him,
they'll have a new
Good.
quarterback.
Could that be the quarterback's fault?
I'm about to say they got a new quarterback now. They're not gonna go with Kirk Cousins again. So
right? That's true. But I mean, if I'm Atlanta, they don't seem. I love Kyle Pitts. They don't seem to be that as interested in him. So hey, why not give up Pitts? Bring in a guy like Cooper Kupp. He's playing in a dome. He's playing in a bad division. I think that works out perfect to have a guy like that around Michael Penix, a young quarterback, if he can stay healthy, having a guy like Cooper Kupp around, that's championship pedigree on that young team, I think would be really good for them. So I think
I can see how that
Garrett
makes sense.
with Detroit, and then Cooper Kupp to Atlanta. And then also playing in a dome is another thing I'm looking at. Having all those injuries, have him playing in a dome for most of the year, even when he's not playing in a dome, he's playing in warm weather for the most part with those
See,
other
for
teams
me,
in the division.
it's more random because I'm not really thinking a specific team. I'm thinking about a situation, and Myles Garrett needs to win. So any team that give him a shot at doing that, whether it's the Kansas City Chiefs, whether it's the Buffalo Bills, the Cincinnati Bengals, Baltimore Ravens, Philadelphia Eagles, it don't matter as long as he can get as much money as he can to play for a contender. So at least he'll know how a winning feel, what the locker room feel like in the NFL.
That's what he
when
wants.
winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with Cooper Kupp, he already won. Now he can go to a team that's kind of contending, but if I'm that old in the league, I'm trying to get that bag. So I feel like he should pull a Tyreek Hill and go wherever the fuck will pay him the most money. I mean, if they contended too, you don't want to go to a loser, but
he's
at the
getting
same
traded,
time,
though.
oh yeah, trade. But you saying what we see him like fit?
Oh yeah,
You saying-
yeah.
Yeah, so like basically, yeah, he's beyond his will though. But shit, it still depends on the dollar amount to me. If it's the exact same dollar amount, any team I go to, then I guess what team that's contending the most. But it's not very specific with me. It's, you know what I'm saying, it got to be whatever the fuck make them feel like, you say you talk about domes and shit like this. Whatever the fuck make them comfortable with shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, to me though, it's about a buck though, man. If you ever in a situation where you're a professional and you on the outside of your career, you know what I'm saying? If you have an opportunity,
And then he also has an injury history.
you know what I'm saying?
He has
So
an
you
injury
never
history.
know that you're gonna try to get some guaranteed money, man, on your way out.
Yeah.
So shit, that's the situation with me.
That's why I bring up the dome. The fact you're playing in the dome. I don't think most players, if you're at the end of your career, you don't want to go to places like Chicago or like Green Bay, especially if you're a wide receiver, and especially if you're somebody like Cooper Kupp, if you might be trying to get that bag, that second, that third bag, you want to play in somewhere that's going to be friendly to you.
Texas.
And then also you're looking at that division. That might be the worst division in football. So that's another thing you look at, you know. So, Hendo, Myles Garrett, Cooper Kupp.
I
best
can't
places.
see any of these guys getting traded within the division that they're in. So everything should be going opposite division. So Myles Garrett, I can really see probably either becoming like a Ram or a Bear, because if you line him up next to Montrez Sweat, or if you try to get him next over to Jared Verse, that's going to be one of the craziest combos that we're going to witness, part 2 type stuff. So I think that's where he wants to go, because that's something that's going to benefit him, because there's somebody on the other side that's requiring as much attention as you are, and that's what gets people sacks. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's going to work out, because you want to go somewhere winning, and both those teams are on the up and coming of winning.
Yeah.
So, and as far as like Cooper Kupp, I can see him going to the Raiders, just for the simple fact is because Pete Carroll's over there, and nobody's seen Cooper Kupp more than Pete Carroll. And you would probably want to acquire somebody, because if you were to get maybe a young coach or a young QB over there or something like that, he's a wide receiver or QB friendly wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's really easy to work with if you don't really know, if you're trying to understand the ropes. He can get you there. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Right.
Actually.
Right.
No,
But I
they
think he
gonna
can
be
work with
drafting
him.
one. They'll be
Right, so
drafting
a young one, you know what I'm saying? So he works, you
I
know.
like that. Stuff. Myles Garrett, best spot. And Cooper
Shit.
Kupp.
To be honest, I could see them both going to either team together or going to these teams separate. They could go to the Bears together or separate, because we don't know how long DJ Moore's gone. Like, if his numbers ain't hitting the same, Kupp, we got a second option. Dunze, we got you still. Alright. Do you want to stay or do you want to leave? We could either trade him away and get somebody in there fresh and new that's going to work with Williams, because guess what? Now you all new versus just your quarterback being new. Like he said, the piggyback off him next to Montez Sweat. Bro, we're a few pieces off, and these are the pieces. But I could also see them going to a team like Miami. Miami or Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because, bro, send them out there to Miami.
Tyreek going out.
Right. Let Tallulah go over there, start
That's what
somebody that knows the game. You want to be here? All right. I can not overthrow you. I know where you're about to be. They're going to get a sequence down versus, yo, throw that bitch deep, I'll go get it.
That's true.
So they're going to change the whole floor of their game right there.
Shooting. I'm doing the pod.
So, like, if you really look at it, those would be the teams that could actually benefit. And they might not win the first year that they all get together, but somewhere down that 3-year line, one of them's going to get a ring. Especially if they're both together, then they're all going to get that ring. And I would love to see them on the Bears, but the Bears have to see and know exactly what they want, and this is what they should want.
I like that. Yeah, man. So that's definitely something to think about. It's gonna be interesting to see where both those players end up. Y'all out there, let us know where y'all think they should end up. Man, new segment, man. Aku's Corner, man. That's why our brother Aku gonna tell us a show or anime we should check out. What you got for us today, man?
I got an anime show. So,
Okay.
my boy Asta on Black Clover, this motherfucker's dope.
Who?
Asta. My guy uses anti-magic. He has a demon in him. They call him a devil, but he's a little demon. Dog was cool. There's a lot of plot twists, a whole lot of just, if you like Harry Potter and you like
Okay.
magic shit, this would be it. It's like minus the Quidditch.
Bro.
It's minus the Quidditch. So like these motherfuckers actually get it in. Dog has no magic. His power, well, I can't even talk right now. His magic is having no magic and never giving up. So effort and getting anti-magic because of his effort. Nah, because like
This sounds horrible.
no, it's not horrible because
He
like
sounds regular.
no, it's not regular, bro. Like if you actually
Sound like he gets beat up a lot.
no,
he's
no.
super right.
no,
He said
because
he
if
sounds
you're
super regular.
if you're in a land with no magic and you have anti-magic, all these motherfuckers is no problem for you because your sword can reflect it. The only thing you can't do is fly on a broom, but you can fly on your sword. So,
Okay.
like,
Okay.
dog, they hook him up. Like,
That sound cool. You made it seem like this nigga's getting slapped around.
Nah, he wasn't getting slapped around. Like, nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, his first thing is, like, you got to get your grimoire when you turn 15. So, like, when you turn 15, you got to go to a special little area, and there's grimoires all over the room. Your grimoire is your book of spells. So, like, you got to have that to be able to call out your spells unless you know them already. But you can unlock new spells in your book and get added on pages. So, like, you're trying to become the Wizard King, and the Wizard King can control time. This motherfucker turned into a 13-year-old boy, still could smoke your ass. And he only had one page in his grimoire at first, and then it turned into a gigantic rotary. And this nigga was cold. His name's King Julius.
And where can we find this?
You can find it on Netflix, Hulu, and a couple of the offsites. If you go on the offsite, you get more episodes, more deeper into fighting of the other devils, because you gotta watch out for those motherfuckers. But, bro,
No, go ahead. What's the name one more time?
it's called Black Clover.
Black Clover, man.
Give it a shot.
I'm gonna check this out as soon as we finish shooting, man. I'm gonna check it out. If not today, if definitely this weekend, man, I'm gonna check it out. But moving right into the first segment, man. Really quickly, 3 NBA trades you guys would like to see happen before the deadline. I'll start it out. Number 1 for me, LeBron James to Golden State for Kyle Kuzma, Buddy Hield, and a future first-round pick. I would like to see LeBron and Curry finally for that last little hurrah, put them two together. I think that'll be a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Just gonna have that nigga just leave Luka, huh? Just
Yeah. That's your
Luka gonna go over to
we
Bronny.
gonna-
I'm your
that's gonna
daddy
be-
now.
that's gonna be shit ton of money, and it's the Lakers. What superstar you want to play with?
You better be careful. That nigga might trade Bronny.
Wemby will be a Laker. Wemby, I think in 4 years, Wemby will be a Laker.
Damn.
Yeah, that's just me personally. I think I can absolutely see that happen. But
You gotta figure out how to pull that off.
it's the Lakers. They just pulled it off.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, but they didn't try that shit with the Spurs. Pop
No,
ain't
they
going.
tried it with Will. They tried it with Shaq. They tried it. They tried it with
Yeah, but these niggas was all at the end of their contracts. They-
no, Shaq got
Shaq
3
was-
feet.
he
Wilt
was-
Chamberlain was pretty fucking good.
No, I'm saying
Kareem was
they
young
all
as
came.
hell.
They all
Kareem
came towards
three.
the end of their
No,
contracts.
Kareem
was young when he got
young, dog. Shaq was young.
Yeah, I'm saying
Wilt was
they
toward
were
the
at
end of
the
his
end.
career, but he was still.
No, I
Wilt-
said at the end of their contract.
Wilt.
At the end of their contract, he was at the end of his contract for Miami. They didn't just go.
Who,
You-
Shaq?
Yeah,
No, Shaq got his contract with LA.
yeah. I thought he had.
No,
He had 1
Orlando.
year left. He was
No.
playing that 1 year. That he had 1 year left,
But
and
he,
he was about to go to the Rockets.
Young, though.
Yeah,
He was in his prime with LA,
yeah.
and so was Kareem.
They just offered him the bag. That's what that was. They didn't go. They didn't go pirate the nigga. Like, nah, we want him. Like, We'll give you draft picks and all
everybody
this.
wanted Shaq, pause.
Jimmy Butler, of course. Just go, man. Just
I like that.
just go anywhere.
Bye bye.
Just go.
Hendo, trade you want to see happen?
Patrick Williams
Patrick Williams.
going to the
They
G
call
League.
him the Paul.
Yeah, man. The
I
Paul.
want-
We call it.
Grandpa.
We call it Paul. The
I
Paul.
want that nigga transfer to the European League.
They call him
Damn.
the Paul.
We don't even want nothing back. Just trade him and let him go. Release
Trade
him.
him.
You know, let him go.
Dawson, just let him go. We don't need nothing
Just let him
for
go.
him.
You
Get
don't,
him
you
off the
don't want your
roster.
services no more,
We
my guy.
take them other weak
I'm
ass
saying,
niggas.
bro, I'm so tired of watching that nigga play.
It's just, he got to go.
Mike,
He's a good guy.
Trade you want to see?
Oh yeah, good guy, man. Word of mouth.
it'll be Ball and Patrick, and I trade them both for
Can of soup.
damn near. But I take Bridges from
Jesus Christ, Miles Bridges.
yeah,
Who? Miles Bridges? From where?
from Charlotte.
Oh.
No, okay. I thought you were talking about.
I thought you were talking about the other Bridges. I'm like, there's no way they're giving him up.
Nah, I'm talking about
I know you're talking
the
about
other brother from Charlotte.
Yeah, I know Lefty.
Yeah, I take him.
Out of,
Come on
out of
now.
Michigan
I would
State.
take him too, though.
Cause
Straight up.
look at the core that we got going on right now, and if the rookie actually continues to ball out the rest of this, next year he could be a
I
starter.
actually like that pick. They ain't giving up Lonzo Ball
I
for
like
this
that.
nigga, though.
I
Bro,
like- I
he's
like
the
Lonzo.
third string at this point in time. He averages third string. I'm trading him while
Are
he's
you watching
somewhat
the
healthy.
game when this nigga's in the game?
Bro, I'm watching his
this man's
stats.
anticipation is fucking crazy.
I could give two
The
damn
stats.
sluts. Look at
I'm
his
watching
stats.
the game.
Look at his stats.
Man, I'm watching how you play niggas on that perimeter, dog.
Giving you
and
7
altering
points,
shots and
5
shit without
rebounds,
fouling.
6
This
assists.
motherfucker's amazing on defense.
You can't say that. You can't say that though, Stub, because you love Sean Livingston.
It ain't
No,
no
I-
stat for being
no,
cold
I-
as hell
I-
on defense.
No, I like him. Don't get me wrong. Trade him while we can get something. He spent how long on IR, like sitting on the bench, bro, getting right. All right, we didn't get our money's worth.
I like him.
We didn't get our money's worth this time. Let's try to get somebody that's healthy.
Phoenix would be a great job.
I'm not
for
gonna
him.
get this nigga up before he do anything great. They ain't about to. I'm not doing
Phoenix should be calling about him.
that. They should, but they probably call about KD.
Yeah, that's what I heard
Yeah,
too.
this
They
nigga's
really
probably-
need to get Ben
like,
Simmons. I'm telling you,
Right, somebody who doesn't want to shoot and
Ben Simmons would
facilitate
be
and
perfect
rebound.
for that Phoenix team.
He'll go play defense.
Number 2 for me, Jimmy Butler to Phoenix, straight up for Bradley Beal.
Oh wow. Yeah. If Brad don't want to do it, this
Yeah,
nigga
Brad
Brad his
don't
own
wanna do it.
destiny.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm going Trey Young to Phoenix for Brad Bill. If you could trade like that, you just Trey Young with these goddamn shooters. They need a fucking
Yeah.
point guard.
That boy averaged down at 20 assists a
I'm
game.
trying to tell you, they
And
need a fucking point guard.
We need to get Trae Young to the Lakers.
Yeah. Well,
They've been
nah,
saying
they
that.
got
Mine's
Luka.
kind of.
No, but there's still assets and stuff to go around there. You can still make some moves happen where you get them out there. The Hawks ain't doing shit with this man. They finishing
They're
with
not.
dead ass last. You
And
let
they
this man go
clearly
over to
don't
LA.
want him
Let
most
him
of
go
the
work
time.
with
It's
Luka
weird.
and motherfucking King James for one motherfucking year and try to figure some shit out because they really just a big man away at that time.
They said they were trying to trade that nigga Trey last year. I was insulted. I'm sitting at home in my own living room.
Because they can't
I'm
put nothing around
insulted.
him.
They
Like, nigga,
messed
so
up.
he's
They
the
messed up
problem? Y'all
on that
better
taking
figure this
Sarr.
shit out.
Like I said, they should have took Sarr with that first pick instead of Ricochet. Because Atlanta in 2 years is going to be really fucking good with Trae Young. You got DeAndre Hunter, you got Jalen Johnson, who look like he's a future All-Star. You got the other boy Dyson Daniels, who's leading the league, I believe, in fucking steals. You got Okuwale, who's 6'10", a center. You got Capella. I mean, it was still can definitely help you out. Atlanta's gonna be really fucking good once them young boys come around. Zachary Ricochet was the #1 overall pick. I don't know if he's ever going to translate into being a #1 overall pick, but I think if you could have that nucleus with Sarr and what we see he's doing in Washington, it could be deadly, bro. Like I say, man, I like Atlanta, bro. I really do. It's just we just don't know. It almost kind of feel like they're kind of wasting Trae Young's prime. So I get that, and it's weird that no one wants to go down there and play with him. Pause, but Hendo, you got
They traded their pieces away too early.
Oh, we feel like that because we
It's-
watch niggas like John Wall do that shit, trick off his whole career in one spot and not go
Yeah,
nowhere.
yeah.
That's when you start
Did
getting
he
flashbacks
get
back.
get hurt?
And then he got
Mhm.
Who you got, Hendo?
Fuck this other
Um,
Second pick.
Too much loyalty.
Man, let's get James Harden out of goddamn Clippers, man. They not doing him justice. James needs to go to they need to go to Phoenix. I think you put James Harden there and you take Bradley Beal out that situation, or however you want to do that. I think that might work the situation. Bradley Beal might do a little better with the Clippers because they still have some guys over there who can actually hoop. They just don't got nobody to motivate the ball. They ain't got nobody to really do it. Everybody's old as shit over there.
There's still only one basketball. in the
Believe
court,
it or
so-
not,
decent.
James Harden is balling this year.
I
feel
know
like
he's ball. That's why I
he's
said
an all-star.
get him off that team. He's doing
He should
good,
be
but
an
they're
all-star.
not
He's not even
complimenting
the
his
best player
style
on
of
the
play
team.
because they're still
Norman
struggling.
should.
They're still
Powell is a
struggling.
better player than him, in my opinion.
There's only one ball.
There's two different.
There's only one ball because
True.
you got to think about it.
That's
KD
very
needs the
true.
ball. Booker
It's
needs
funny
the
that
ball.
you say he's an
But
he
all-star.
need the
But see, the
ball.
whole
Like
thing
he
is
should
Harden.
be. I feel like
Harden's the
Harden
type
did a
of
better
guy.
job this year
No,
than he
I
did.
agree.
He'll
I
defer.
would have made.
He'll defer. He'll be.
all-star for
But you
one,
got to
because
put him
he's
around
never
some
been
people.
one.
I've watched how he
But
play with the
that
Clippers.
system is James Harden's system.
James Harden
What is
would
James
rather
Harden's
come off
name?
the bench versus play with the two
21,
of them.
21,
Hey,
it's like
if that's what you gotta do, should I take
No, I feel you. I feel you.
Alright.
But
I see
They
James
put him
Harden.
like
I
fourth in the
where
West.
he at.
I-
He-
I-
Fifth-
nah,
he
I
go
don't-
for
fifth
it.
or sixth in the
I
West.
get him to
Maybe it
Phoenix.
just
I
don't
get
feel
Claw
right
out
to me
there.
because
I get him to
I remember
Phoenix.
old
I'm
James
getting
Harden.
Kawhi, dog.
So this feel
Put
like Reggie.
Put Bradley in the. You can't dump
Yeah.
Kawhi right now, bro. They're not
Yeah,
going
yeah, well,
to.
so
Everybody
old
know
he
he
is.
can.
Harden like
That's a hard.
34.
That's a hard dump.
Yeah.
It's a hard dump, but
Browns going hard
hey,
34.
look what he did for Toronto. That's all they gotta think about is the upside.
no.
Load
Yeah,
management
that nigga's a fucking
will
cyborg.
be ready for the playoffs.
Nobody won't pay nobody.
Aight.
That's the old manager.
Stubbs, trade. What you want
Me?
to see?
Honestly, I would like to see Trae Young get
20
over.
years, 21-86.
Nigga, right.
21-86.
He sitting in the
Yeah, I feel like Reggie.
You said Trae Young.
I see Trae Young going to, right now, the Mavs. I can see that working out.
I definitely thought about that.
Instead of Kyrie.
Nah, not instead.
Like,
With
if you can have
Kyrie.
him with, yeah,
With Kyrie.
that'll work
'Cause-
because Kyrie don't want to handle it.
Yeah, they're
like
6 in the
every time.
West, too.
Mm-hmm. They sitting 11 right now. They just got AD. Just lost Luka. Kyrie by himself. The culture's already built for, well, that culture's already built to be guard heavy, ball dominant because Luka and him. So, like, if you get him somebody like a Trae Young that's young, willing to run up and they could change the culture of that team. Especially if AD's legs stay good. Come on, man.
I like that.
I believe in that too.
That's not a bad idea. Final trade I'd like to see happen. Zion to Atlanta for Dyson Daniels, Zachary Ricochet, and a first-round pick. Finally team up Zion with Trayon Young, give him a legit start, hopefully a fresh start. We've seen that happen with players. Get them out of New Orleans that never seemed to work. Put them in Atlanta, another small market. And Zion can stay healthy, man. We've seen Zion be the best player on the court with LeBron James. He just can't seem to stay healthy. But I think if you finally put him with somebody like Trae Young, that pick and roll is damn near unstoppable.
Yeah, it's something.
Nasty.
He had to learn his little pick and pop game too, though, to make that role more effective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, motherfucking, I got an unrealistic ass motherfucking trade that will never motherfucking happen, but I wrote it down, so I'm gonna say it. Fuck it.
This motherfucker here. Let's
The
go.
Ball brothers, man. I always wanted to see these motherfuckers play together. I feel like they just
I like
I don't want to say they smarter than motherfuckers, but on the basketball court, they
Together.
are a step quicker than motherfuckers. This, to me, it's like watching
they play the game different.
Magic Johnson or Jason Kidd play. Like, they moving a gear faster than motherfuckers, dog. You know what I'm saying? If you running with these niggas, so they need motherfuckers to run with them. You know what I'm saying? You'll be blowing somebody the fuck out.
And you know the bad
You know what
part.
I'm saying? If all three of them niggas played together.
That'd be the good part. Because you
Because
be
dude
able
is
to
Klay
pull.
Thompson. I always thought that Jello nigga was fucking Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
He run and pull up exactly in the same spots. He's nailing this shit.
Yeah.
This nigga from three is motherfucking deadly, dog. This nigga wants to shoot the fucking lights out on you.
He don't play with swag like his brothers, though. He plays stiff. That's the difference between him and them.
Yeah, that's why
They
I
got
call
a swag
Klay.
about
Klay
it.
Ain't,
That
you know what I'm
nigga-
saying? All swaggy. Klay is just get up the court,
Mhm.
no dribbles. If he can get this shit off with the right form,
He
you
play
put
like
that.
Pops.
The way they running up the floor, man, this nigga need to be standing at a space this bitch.
Yeah.
Lonzo is the best passer, Lil Bro is the best scorer, and Jello is lights out shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The best height
and they
man.
all what, like 6'7" or some shit.
Well,
This shit work.
I thought it was 6'6", 6'8", somewhere in there.
It'd just be
Yeah.
fun to see for me.
Feel like that. I know.
This is a crazy one. Zion to Cleveland.
Oh
If Zion can find a way to make it out to Cleveland, man,
Be
that would
with
be
Donovan?
yeah,
Nasty.
ain't guard right now. But I think they would have to potentially give up one of those guys.
They
in
trying
order
to
get him.
take
But
dude's spot. What's the young boy?
Evan Mobley.
Yeah, Mobley.
he good, but he can come off that bench too.
Ooh, no, you're an all-star.
Nah,
Yeah,
you would
sound
have to.
good,
You
but
have to
hey,
throw him in that trade.
You have to put him
Probably,
in that trade.
but I think Zion putting
That
Zion
ain't
in that
good.
role would that'd be dynamic for them right now.
It would,
It
but
would
you
be
can't
fun.
have dogs sitting the bench.
Stub,
Shit, you
one
can
more
do whatever you
trade
want.
you like to see happen.
One more trade I'd like to see happen. I'm gonna use the same two pieces: Ball, Patrick, for Ingram.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
Hey,
You're just trying to ruin my
You
man
got a better-
Alonzo's life. You
You
gonna
got
send
you
him
got
back
a better
to New
chance.
I
Orleans?
send him
Get
back.
shit.
Clarkson, I think.
I send
He
him
was
back.
he was already in New
Man,
Orleans,
you don't
bro.
give a fuck about
I
that.
send him back.
I
People get traded back.
Why you
Don't
get-
act like this is not a comp.
This is
You
horrible.
are in the NBA. You go where you get traded. I'm sorry. Until the rest of your contract. If you don't have a no trade clause in there, you're free to go. I can trade you at any point in time, right?
When did you start hating Lonzo Ball so much?
I'm
You
saying-
want to end this man's career.
I'm not trying to
So
end
bad.
it. I'm not trying to end his career,
You
bro.
gonna
I'm
break
trying
his
to.
spirit.
I'm not trying to break his spirit. I'm trying to give this man a fresh start because the taste in my mouth about this man, pause, no diddy, is horrible because, bro, like, most of the time I seen you, you've been sitting on the bench.
You've been injured, bro. You can't
But-
blame him for
Playing
being
now.
injured.
Bro, I can't blame him, but I also can't say that we should continue to pay this man. While he's healthy, get rid of him while he's
Everybody
doing
getting
aight.
paid. We shouldn't continue to play Billy
Everybody
Donovan, but he's still getting paid.
Exactly. We can't get Ime Udoka, but we got Josh Giddey, man.
But
Listen,
but
everybody
think about
getting a check.
But think about it. That's the way to get rid of Patrick
Bullshit.
Williams. Ingram steps in. We get to keep Vucic.
You know,
And then we-
Rothschild's get rid of Patrick Williams.
Bro, like, you do a package deal. That's why you entice it with Alonzo, and bam, you get rid of those two birds, one stone. You get Ingram to be your power forward. Vucic plays the center. You got Giddey, and then you already got.
Ingram at power forward.
Yeah, put him at small.
Small forward, my bad. Yeah.
You can put Batillis. Point.
And then bam.
What power? 16.
Think about how that would play. Him with those young niggas, and he likes to run. He actually likes the ball. Like a new change of scenery for him, a boost in morale for us.
Really?
Then I feel like that would make us a contender.
Well, I don't. Possibly play in contenders. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could possibly.
Basically
Work.
where we at right now.
Exactly. We playing contenders
No,
every year.
I think a little bit better than that because, bro, we could beat the Bucks. We could beat the Bucks.
Huh?
I feel like we could beat the Bucks.
How? Where do you? Where?
Bro, I feel like
what
we could beat the
are you
Bucks.
talking
Yeah,
about?
we beating this shit already.
My point exactly.
Fam, that's a good cold snack. There's
We
no
already-
way we're beating the Bucks in the playoffs.
Cold sniper.
No way at all. This not gonna happen, bro. And I'm a Bulls fan.
Not without Levine.
Not without Levine, yeah. But if,
Even with Levine and his mama.
Damn.
That
Damn.
shit ain't happening. They ain't stopping Giannis. Them boys are clicking right now. Him and Dame are clicking right now. We're not stopping them, dog.
bro.
I'm just being
But if
realistic.
you throw Ingram in that mix, it's a different story. You think
You're right,
Vucevic
we're losing by 20 instead of 30.
You think Vucevic and them couldn't handle that situation?
No!
No. Well, at least slow it down.
No!
I feel like they could.
This is Giannis. He like the second best player in the league.
Yeah, but 120-something points last night to the Miami Heat. Do you know who was on the floor for these niggas? Because I
How
just
many
watched the
titles
game
does
and
he
I
have?
still don't know who the fuck was on the
How
floor.
many
for
titles
these
does he
niggas.
have?
Who?
Giannis.
One.
All right then. So
How many Vooch got? I did.
my point exactly. My point exactly. But
I don't know what the point is.
you don't know what the.
I'm
my,
lost.
My point is right now.
Do
We
you
don't
know
know.
what the point is?
The point
I'm
is-
lost. you
Oh
know
my
what
goodness.
the point is?
Oh my goodness.
No, I don't know what the point is.
The point-
I'm
Do
waiting
y'all
to
know what the point is?
The point is the scheme changes. The defense is gonna be different. It's gonna be a whole different type of system for the Bulls because you gotta adapt to the players that you got, not what you used to have. What
But
worked
Brandon
for those
Ingram's not that
players.
type of player the way you have to change your whole system. You have to do that for certain players. Michael Vick, you have to change your whole system. Luka Doncic, you have to change your whole system. Shaquille O'Neal, change your whole system.
Change the system,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah,
you
got
can
it.
literally put
You
him
know,
anywhere.
just
He's
make him
baby KD,
play.
and he's super low key. That's why I'm not
I'm just
denying
saying,
he
different
would be a
teams
good
would have to
piece.
scheme for it. Because other teams that we probably wouldn't have beaten, we would beat. So like, we would still be up there, but we would still be contending with a team like the Bucks. We would have to play them in the playoffs regardless.
I don't see it. I could be wrong. I personally don't see it. I think we're a few pieces more than the Brandon Ingram away than from competing with the Bucks. That's just me personally.
Ingram and a 6-man.
But like T.I. said, I digress. Moving right along.
All I can say
man.
is we seen a Kawhi Leonard take a Toronto team with damn near nobody and win
There
it
was a lot
all.
of somebody's on that team, man.
Oh yeah. Marcus All, wasn't he?
That was who he argued for,
Yeah.
said that he was all
Mark
of
was,
fame.
yeah, he was on that.
Yeah.
But
It was a bunch of somebody.
But it
on
was
that
a whole
team,
bunch
man.
of people who
Green
didn't
was a
win
winner
yet.
already too.
But
coming from
There's a whole
San
bunch of
Antonio.
people who didn't
He was
win
already
yet.
cheap.
Kawhi Leonard is a future Hall of Famer. Brandon Ingram is a future Hall of Good. Two different players, bro. Two different calibers of players.
Right coach, right team, right strategy. Put them in it. Obviously, the Pelicans aren't doing it, and the Lakers didn't do it.
A lot of niggas ain't doing it. That's why they not winning.
No, you ain't gonna be doing great when your number 2 ain't there.
Talk, man.
Zion was gone most of the
A lot of
time
that-
that he
talking
was there
about-
too.
That's the game.
Talking about a lot of Negroes. The NBA, the WNBA has started a new league called Unrivaled, the one-on-one. Similar to the Unrivaled, which is that the 3-on-3? That's the one-on-one.
I'm not even sure.
Pretty sure it's one-on-one. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's one-on-one. Yes, a one-on-one event that they started. do you guys think they should replace this unrivaled one-on-one event with an event such as the dunk contest and the skills competition for the NBA All-Star Weekend? And if you did, name 10 players that you would like to see play in that one-on-one event. Being the 10 being the worst, 1 being the best player that you, if you had the opportunity to take to win it all.
I'll go first. Banchero from motherfucking Orlando.
He's a motherfucker.
I feel like dog is a good one-on-one player.
So would you like to see a one-on-one tournament replace?
I mean, shit, we going with it, fine, fuck it. But I would keep that skills challenge and a dunk. You know what I'm saying? I would just add something else because every once in a while you may catch a dunk contest.
Would you make that maybe like the Friday event?
Yep, it could be more Friday besides just the celebrity game. Yep.
That would be dope.
Yep.
That would be dope. Do a celebrity game like early in the day and then like that, have that block that whole like 4 hours of nothing but just one-on-one basketball.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, you can do that.
Hendo.
I say mix it together. Make it a 3-on-3 celebrity and NBA. Maybe get a 3-on-3, a quick one. Like you guys had already played it throughout the season and stuff, and this was a championship game at the
That'd be
NBA
dope.
All-Star game. And you actually take that more competitive, and I think when you take it more competitive, regardless if they're an actor, a singer, or what celebrity you are, they're going to take it as competitive too.
I like that. Stubbs, would you like to see a one-on-one tournament replace a skills competition, dunk contest?
I could see it, but I could also see us going back to old school ways, throwing like a mascot dunk contest in there, something like that.
That would be dope.
Do something for the kids, make it more like, bam.
Bro, I never understood why they took that out. I used to wait for that as a kid. Saturday morning to stay in school.
Because the mascot dunks.
Because the mascot dunks, like, it was dope, bro.
Let the mascots go at it.
Some of them cats was good.
That'd be a way to make the
The
game.
Hornet always won.
Yeah.
Hugo.
Hugo always won.
But like
It was cold,
that's
baby.
something that'd make it interesting, like especially for the kids and the adults, because like, yo, that's something we used to see as kids. Bring it back. Give us a throwback.
Bring it back.
You know.
That's dope. There you go, Stub. I like that. Number 10, man. If we all picking real quick, man. If we all picking a one-on-one tournament, man. Number 10, who you got?
I got LaMelo.
Number 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Hendo.
Franz Wagner.
Ooh. Number 10 for me, I went with Paulo Banchero.
Ah, man, that was my number 10. Man.
Number 9, who you got, Bills?
Shit, number 9, let me put them in order like that. I'll go Jason Tatum.
Ooh, okay.
Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
I put Zach LaVine right there, number 9.
That's a problem. Okay. At number 9, Bam Adebayo.
Yeah.
I went with a lot of bigs.
Yeah.
I went with bigs that had skill. Then I've heard Bam was a problem one-on-one.
It really is.
Yeah.
And he played D. I mean, the nigga, he banging the best player in the WNBA. He better be able to play D.
Pause.
What the fuck? He blocking the shit out that coochie.
Said, nah, nigga, that's mine.
Yeah, for real. Asia Wilson.
Shit, damn. For that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Ain't bad.
I don't know.
Shit, I got the Joker at 8.
Ooh, okay. I don't know how good he'll be in a one-on-one.
I don't need him.
Drew Holiday.
Drew will be up. Oh my God, that nigga just keep playing defense. Like, come on, chill, bro. Like, let me get the J off there. That would be a problem.
Cat.
That will be funny as a bitch.
Cat will be a problem. Yes, Cat will be a problem. Number 8 for me, Ben Simmons. How you gonna stop him?
You gonna stop yourself? This nigga self-check.
He
Going
don't
to the
gotta
rack?
shoot.
No, you gonna boo him.
He don't gotta shoot.
This nigga's
No, you
gonna
just
not
boo him.
show up and shit. Or something.
Y'all,
boo him too much.
y'all have
You just boo
obviously
him too
never
much.
seen Ben Simmons not in the NBA gym.
Ooh, your
He
ass
looks
can't
like
shoot
the
that
best
J.
player out
Your
there.
ass ain't got no jumper.
That's fine. I'm 6'10" and athletic as shit and
And they're
going
gonna miss
yam
him.
on you
Next
every
3
time.
dunks.
Okay.
That's what that
Ben
is. 3 dunks in a row.
Simmons, dog. Y'all can say what y'all want. Go look at the tape, bro. Go look at YouTube, Ben Simmons, bro. Problem, dog.
He said YouTube Ben Simmons. That's like
Problem.
That's like Hoodie Mello.
For real, problem.
Get the fuck
I
out
don't
of
trust
here.
that jump shot, but that nigga take off on you.
Problem.
He should have worn a hoodie when he was in Portland then too.
They tried, they banned him.
Y'all should just
Fucking
bull.
hating.
I'm bull. I'm gonna take my chance to bull.
Nah,
So-
you gotta think about it. It's a one-on-one situation. All he gotta do is pretty much drive on you, use his body and his
Bro,
height.
he is 16. He is 6'10" point guard, bro. You're not stopping that nigga, bro.
That's what they said.
And he'll dunk on you
That's
Yeah,
what they said.
man.
in a hiccup.
Who you got? Number 7.
I got Jalen Green.
Ooh,
One of my motherfucking Houston. I
Yeah.
feel like finna dunk on somebody.
yeah.
So
He
gotta
quick
get
as
in there.
shit.
Yeah, he gotta get in
Hendo, who you got number 7?
Trey Young.
there.
Ice Tray.
I thought about that too.
I did too.
The
But
range
his
is what it
size.
is.
People on the
No, the
list.
range. Just the range.
Yeah, that's right.
it.
That's fair.
Ouch.
For me, I got what the hell is young dog's name? Dante Murray.
Oh, DeJounte Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll be a problem 1-on-1. Number 7 for me, the Curry, man. Chef Curry. I went with a lot of bigs, but I mean, but some of these men, it's fucking Curry, bro. 1-on-1, I feel like he a problem.
You gotta guard him everywhere.
Yeah.
You gotta guard him everywhere.
And you better not give him no space.
I'm going LaMelo.
Yeah, Melo, problem.
LaMelo, dog.
Averaging 28 a fucking game and shit, which is crazy, dog.
Any shot he want. 1-on-1. It's over for him.
Hendo,
Shit.
number
Let me get-
6.
Let me get my guards out the way. Kyrie.
Yeah. Yeah, Uncle
Yeah.
Drew.
Yeah,
Devin Booker.
I missed that.
1-on-1, that could be a problem. But he ain't stopping my number 6, Anthony Davis.
Mm.
Anthony Davis, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
My
good.
number 5 can though.
Yeah,
Got
man.
him.
My list is fucked up, man. I forgot too many people.
This nigga.
I'm gonna go Giannis, man.
Ooh, at number
Yeah.
5?
Yeah, you gotta be up in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like to dunk Oreos. Hendo, who you got? Number 5.
Oh man. Number 5. I am putting Tatum.
Yeah, bro. Jason Tatum, tough, bro. And he's 16. People forget that.
Yeah,
That shot,
dog.
he can get to that shot too quick.
Yeah,
Can't do
everywhere.
shit about it.
Anytime.
But piece you up.
Embiid.
Ooh,
I thought about it.
Yeah.
He get hurt. No, I'm just.
At number 5 for me, that's why I didn't pick him. I'm looking at a tournament. So I'm looking at guys that's not going to necessarily be lazy. Number
He
5.
gonna pull a muscle wild playing.
Yeah, see, I thought about that. Number 5 for me is Kyrie Irving.
I'm back.
Yeah, yeah, that's legit.
Kyrie Irving. Number 4, Bills.
I'm gonna go Steph, man. Steph got to be there. He's just one of them dudes. It's an NBA event. Steph's supposed to be there.
You can't, yeah. Hendo.
What number?
Number 4.
Number 4. Shit, I gotta put Big Bron there, man.
Yeah.
Gotta put Bron there, man. He'll be a problem. Stop, cause he gonna get a call.
That's true.
He gonna get.
Stubbs, number 4.
Anthony Edwards.
I like that.
Basketball 9.
Number 4, I had LeBron James at number 4 as well. That's still the king, man, and he gonna want to win. Believe it. Yeah, fuck that bullshit. LeBron gonna want to win.
That's a fact. That's why I got him in number 3. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He got to be there.
Ask him what's in the trophy case. Who you got? Who want to go number 3?
Oh, me? Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, one-on-one.
One-on-one,
I'm
yeah.
laughing.
Jimmy's gonna be a tough
And
hop.
that's gonna be fun. You know he gonna be
That
out there
nigga did
talking
1-on-5.
shit.
Nigga. He said 1-on-1. This is child's play.
Yeah, it's just child.
And he talking shit.
Hey,
I said he scored 40.
He did in the playoff game.
No, not him. But yeah, that could be true. I'm thinking about
that was with the T-Wolves, wasn't it?
no, not
Miami?
even not even Jimmy Butler. Colin Sexton scored 40 in college. They end up playing 4-on-5 in the game,
Oh, yeah.
and they ended up scoring 40. When you
A
said
major.
when you said 1-on-5, I didn't thought about
Nah, I feel you.
They call him Young Bull. He got Colin Sexton. Was it
Yeah.
4 and 5?
It was
And they
wrong
were dropped
for
like 40. Yeah, it was crazy. And they actually ended up almost came back and winning. My fault. Sorry about the tangent. Just thought about it. I said LeBron number 4. Who you got number 3?
I had Brian at 3.
Brian at 3.
Oh, I thought I had Jimmy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jimmy. That's
Jimmy.
right. Yeah, Jimmy.
Jimmy for me too.
Jimmy. I'm on with Anthony Edwards, man. Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Ant-Man at number 3. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Who you got 2, Bills?
And I got KD.
Ooh.
KD too nice with the 1-on-1.
Ooh. Wow, okay. Who you got?
Joker
At 2?
at 2.
Ooh.
Just because he can go low post, and then once he put his back to you, it's his world out there. He has such an range of shots from that, from anywhere. I would say from the 3 to down to like the free throw to the box, anywhere he can get to there, his range of shots. Once he puts his back to you, he got hook shots. He has fadeaways. Then he can step back at threes. He can go to the middle.
Totally agree. But in a one-on-one setting, you got people that are quick that's not gonna let you get to your spot.
True, but he bringing up the ball, so he definitely can handle the ball up there because
Yeah,
he
but
brings up the ball.
He brings up the ball to pass.
No, I get
It's a
it, but
one-on, it's a half court.
But soon as he gets the ball, he can put you on the back. There's not a lot of guys who can guard that size if he dribbles away.
It's your
You could
it's
run
your
around
number
that
2,
nigga.
You
I'm
not,
sorry.
Say- all right, you say that.
You're not wrong.
Because you know my number 2 can crush
You're
your
not
number
wrong.
2 then pretty much in that sense.
Who you
I'm
got?
going with Ja
Who?
Morant.
It all depends.
Hey, that
That
boy
go
got
either
that
way.
dog in you.
That can go either way. Cause it all depends. Or if you play keep it, shit. How Ja gonna stop Joker from backing up?
That's what that's
All you got to do is get around him.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
easy.
He ain't gonna be bagging down from the free throw. I mean, from the 3-point line.
Yes,
No, but he's the size of my TV.
But like you think, wait,
Width wise.
wait.
It's gonna be pretty fucking hard for Ja Last to get around him, bro.
So,
Nah, no guy.
I was just thinking like.
No, you know, no.
I was thinking like 3 dribble, like.
that's all he would need.
No, that's all I was thinking. Is like
Oh,
3
if you do-
dribble.
If you do 3 dribble, possibly
Yeah.
he can shoot jumpers, but even still, he's shooting right over Ja.
Hey,
And he's actually a better shooter than Ja.
Yeah, but Ja can jump too. So like,
That's
it-
good.
You're not
but-
blocking. You're not blocking your.
Yeah.
your-
hey,
It's
you
not
just
right.
gotta
It
be in
sound
his
good,
line.
but-
It
And he
sound
definitely
good,
not gonna do it
but
every
all you gotta
time.
do is.
It's a lot of size disadvantage, and this guy's out here doing it. The guy's twice his size,
Yeah.
equal his
But if
size,
he-
like
My
Embiid
number-
and shit
If
like
he
that.
misses, over.
My number
It sound
two.
good.
My number 2 busting both their ass. Give me Victor, man. Victor Wembanyama, dog.
Yeah, man. I hear you. I had him on my list and skipped over the nigga. My list all fucked up. I'm taking Banchero off my list for Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go ahead and renege on that.
You can't put
I
Ant-Man at
gotta
10.
renege on that. It don't even matter where he at as long as he get to play. And
True.
number 1, I gotta go with the show, man. Kyrie.
Okay. You can't go wrong with that.
Man, I need the show.
Is
Can't
this
believe
a
you have
cele-
Victor on that.
This
man.
is a celebrity slash.
Yeah, see,
Bro,
I
situation,
like
No.
I like having Vic up there, man. It's a little more I gotta see. But KD, man, I think
Yeah,
KD is an
one-on-one.
unstoppable one-on-one disadvantage for anybody ever.
Yeah,
Like
he
this
is,
man is
man.
literally 7 foot, can take any shot, can do whatever the fuck he want. Crazy fucking handles, dribbles, every nigga.
I feel you. Weird question. Can he be a free agent?
If he's a pro, I don't care.
All right, then I want to see Michael Beasley for my number 1.
He retired.
I didn't think he retired. I thought he was just not on the team. I thought he was still free agent. I thought he was
playing
still
overseas last
You
night.
want to know what? I would take that because I took Michael Beasley in the one-on-one tournament we did once before. Yeah,
He
LeBron.
was available.
Yeah.
No, LeBron been ducking that nigga. He wouldn't want to play that nigga 1-on-1.
I know. I took Kevin Durant. If it's a one-on-one tournament, I got to have one player. Take it all. I'm taking KD Durant. I don't know if anybody, even Jordan could beat KD one-on-one.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
Right,
That's
that's
a
a tough
problem.
call.
But man, great show today, man. Special day. Typically do it on Sundays. I mean Saturdays, but man, had to get in and talk about that Luka AD trade, all these other trades. Probably more shit that we missing while we shooting that we probably gonna look at and we're like, oh shit, they traded LeBron to The Clippers? For Norman Powell?
Two first round picks, unprotected.
Oh, shit. And they kept Bronny.
What the fuck?
No, Dad!
Look over here. I'm your daddy now.
No. Give him cold snack. I'm your daddy now.
Get him a bill.
Get him cold snack. I'm your daddy now.
No, you can't.
Where can we
you can't
find the
drink.
pizza around here, Bronny?
You can't drink yet. No.
Oh, shit.
You wait in the car.
Hey, but it's that time, man. That's how we in every episode. Bills tell these people what time it is.
Trade yourself.
Trade yourself. This is how we end every episode, man. This trade yourself is basically a nice way of telling somebody, F you. It could be, you know what I'm saying, your wife, your husband, your co-worker working your nerves. You ain't got to cuss them out. We ain't doing that no more. It's 2025. Even if you're a Trump supporter, we ain't cussing them out. We're going to look at them dead in the face, say, you, sir, ma'am, it with the stupid red hat on your head. You need to trade yourself. Who need to trade themselves this week? We normally try to keep with sports figures. Brett Favre, the welfare queen, Denver Nuggets head coach. He know I don't like him.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Leave my guy alone, man.
But that is.
I don't like him. And I think he's from the land. I think so. But Bills, who need to trade themselves this week?
Shit, I got the GMs, man, in Dallas and
Nico,
LA, man.
my nigga Nico.
Yeah, man, for acting like it was zero tampering. You didn't tell nobody, huh?
Right.
It was just the GMs the entire time. Nobody knew until it got announced. Nobody.
LeBron knew that shit. I knew I was going to play with him when he was 6.
I don't know who, but it seemed like somebody spilled some names. It be, I don't know, man. Motherfucker, it'd be hard to keep a secret and shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, you got personal relationships with people, so it's kind of hard to just do them like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like the latter is more important as far as if you, Nico, you've been seeing this motherfucker since Nike Camp AD for the longest and shit like that. Like, you don't want motherfuckers to get there and be disgruntled, be mad. You know what I'm saying? They're so shocked and mad. You gotta move your family and all this type of shit, man. Like, it's a big deal to get traded, really. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers do it like it's nothing and be professional about it, but at the same time, like, it is some feelings involved with that because there's a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. So, for nobody to have known anything at all is actually just, at this day and age,
That's wild.
That's a lot.
it's a little unbelievable.
That's
to
right.
me.
I agree.
I agree with you. But for me it is because we missed the question today. That's why I need to trade myself, because I had a good answer. I feel like Carissa Shields, she's aight as a boxer. She's on her way to being a GOAT. She only has 16 matches, but then she has 2 other losses in a fighting sport, so like those count as well. Like, you're on your way to GOAT status in boxing, but you're not a Layla. You're not Shorty who had 36 knockouts and 49 title fights. Like, none of that yet. So give it a few years. You only got 3 knockouts under your belt. Get your power up. Hey, I see you doing your thing. I'm never gonna put one of my sisters down. Go ahead, do your thing. But calling yourself a GOAT, you're a GOAT to this day and age because some of the girls are looking up to you. I got you. I even look up to you because, hey, stand your ground. Team Papoose too. So all that good shit. So, like, you know, hey, you're on your way. You're not there yet. There's still more work. That's all I can say.
I like that. You need to trade themselves this week.
That's gotta hurt. Because like knockouts don't always like translate into wins. Like you don't, you can like get out. You can have a good boxing match without knocking niggas out. So as long as you get the wins, like you know what I'm saying, like
What the fuck is the matter if it's a knockout or what?
Floyd did it forever.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He
Point
is
you
the
to
one-
death.
Right, so it's
That was that
about
part.
smart boxing and being technical and just make sure what
Sweet
you got
pea,
coming.
too.
Nah, he
But,
used to be knocking niggas out, but he was also breaking his hands.
I
That's
think-
why he changed up his
I
game.
think this segment is going to be Jenny busting them, man. Got to be the Lakers staff, man. How the fuck are you going to trade a center and you ain't got a fucking center for a backup right now? You have no real fucking center right there. Nothing to compete with. So you giving Luka, like, this is automatically telling your team right
Jackson
now.
Hayes.
But you're basically telling the team, like, we're in an instant rebuild unless they pull some strings to get a big over there, like, immediately. And they have a day to figure that shit out, really. It makes no sense because now when you compete, you'll be moving faster. You can put up points, but if you got to go against like the Nuggets or anybody with a quality big, y'all fuck. How y'all stopping this motherfuckers? When y'all got to play Boston, how the fuck are you gonna stop Porzingis? Who's guarding Porzingis? When you have to play Milwaukee, who the fuck is guarding Giannis? This is gonna be a problem if you don't get the solution. This is somebody you should at least have a JaVale McGee in place, somebody.
Yeah.
You should at least call Dwight like, hey. We don't need you for long, but I got $2 million. Just play out the season. You need to have somebody there. Regardless, you need somebody with size though. You're not competing when everybody else has size. Look at everybody. What the fuck y'all gonna do when y'all play the Spurs?
The bench is guarding
No.
Porzingis.
Who the fuck is guarding Wemby? Who nigga? Y'all gonna have to stack a nigga on top of a nigga and have to play this motherfucker like a Lego.
They gotta get to the playoffs.
I'm just saying this
Good
makes
shot.
you, but this kind of looks like it makes you.
Wemby take 9 threes a game. For some reason, he don't think he's 7'4".
I feel like this
Mhm.
makes the team look like it's kind of out of
6'7".
contention right now. That's what I feel like.
No, I totally agree. I was just on a tangent with the way Wemby played.
It's just
Nigga, go down. Why are you taking 9 threes a game?
True. And I get
because
that.
there's
but
no
it
position
just seems
basketball
like
over there.
they might
That's
even
their
struggle
scheme.
with like a Miami team because I feel like even Bam can have his way right now with the bigs that they have right now. You know what I'm saying? So if this is a problem for you,
And they know that, and they've been trying to address it. I've heard they're trying to get Miles Turner.
but
And
this
then,
needs to this should have been more a pressing issue than AD.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying. If you knew
If
that,
they would already had a center, you could have AD right now,
right,
and
exactly,
just play him in his natural
Makes
fucking
sense.
position.
Makes
Right.
sense. That's what I'm
I
saying.
totally fucking agree. Who need to trade themselves? Elon Musty, man.
Oh my god, this nigga beyond musty.
I can't stand Musty, bro. Elon Musty, man. Trade yourself, bro. Straight up, like why are you over here in our motherfucking White House? Like, nigga, I couldn't possibly see, goddamn it, motherfucking Donald Trump over in Uganda or South Africa, motherfucking and they prime minister house over there chilling. Why the fuck is you over here, B? Straight up, bro. Like why the fuck is you making decisions that Congress supposed to be making, man? Trade your goof ass self. Straight up, man. I like the Cybertruck too. That bitch dope. Not the way you made it. Once we put some swag on that motherfucker, it's dope. The way you made it, like how your personality goofy and ugly as hell. But that's gotta hurt.
Oh shit,
But yeah, Elon Musty, man. Trade yourself. You always welcome to come on the show, though. Man.
Bring
Almost-
4 of those
almost
Cybertrucks,
welcome to come on
though.
the show. Straight- Straight
Let
up.
us test drive those. Bring 4 of them. You ain't
No.
taking them home. We just
No.
test drive them forever.
No, I'm good.
Hey.
Give his ass a cold snack. But
cold snack.
man, great show today. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Tell if you can follow us on YouTube under Chendo, CEHENDO, Chendo, as well as Old Head Sports Entertainment Podcast. Subscribe. It's a Wednesday, so man, you got the rest of the week. Jackson Plaza, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Check out our brother Focus over Breath of Fresh over in Jackson Plaza. Also, Fifth and King, our brother JV, The Closet. Fresh Kicks, our brother Focus at a Breath of Fresh. He also does shoe restoration, clothing. Check them out, man. Check both of those brothers out. Also, man, Wednesday night, man. It's Wing Wednesday, man. So I don't know, you might be cooking, making up some wings, or just want to listen to some good music. Download that app, Bump That Radio. Our brother DJ Manuel trying to bring radio back like how it used to be. And then if you're in the La Crescent or Winona area, our brother
Marcus Webb.
Marcus Webb, Captain Kush, man. Much love. Always showing us love on the live. We appreciate it. You always welcome back, brother. Like I say, this is our special edition, man. NBA free agent episode. Had to bring it to you guys on a Wednesday, so we will not be here this Saturday, but next Saturday we'll be back in the basement, man.
Talking about the winner of that Super Bowl.
Yeah, talking about the winner of that Super Bowl. Really, really quick, man.
In this
Picks,
last
picks,
day.
picks. 10 seconds. Who we got?
Philly.
Shit. I just can't vote. I can't bet against Patrick Mahomes.
Patty.
Oh yeah, he got 2 good legs. Patty, my bad.
Yeah.
Renege.
Shit, Chiefs, man. Let's go Andy Reid.
Let's go Eagles, man. Shit.
Yeah, Patty. I would like to see Eagles, but probably Patty. That's what it
I
is.
got a pick.
Old Heads, episode 133. We out of here. You need.
You
Yeah,
did.
fuck all that. I'm
Hey,
not
so you got the delay.
betting against this nigga
Well,
ever.
Nah, it ain't that long. So 3.
Info, you know what we here for? The Old Heads Podcast. Yo,
It's your boy
we
Johnny
come from all
Blaze.
states to the team at the Barclays. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo,
You
from
know.
Montgomery to Huntington,
A king of oneself.
the Old Heads